Hey everybody, Kelly Frederick, Diamond Leader that Works Global. Welcome to part 3 of the guide, one-on-one guided videos. So far we have talked and used guides about network marketing and markets. We've also talked about potentials and the 100s list and utilizing and organizing those. Part 3 with a guide paper is about products and loyal customers. So if you have not watched part 1 on network marketing and markets, go watch it. If you have not watched part 2 on the list, go watch that and do everything associated with it, and then come back to this video. I'm doing these in a specific order because I think each builds off the next. So make sure you do those and then print off your next paper guide so that you can jot down notes and write on there. So pause video, go finish those up, and we'll see you in a second. And if you have done those things already, and you're ready to rock and roll for products and little customers, get your pen and paper ready. And I also encourage you to have a product catalog available right in front of your face. So get one of those too. Sorry, my phone's like going off and my Facebook's going off. Let me get them off so that it's not going off 24/7. Okay, so we've been building and building on these one-on-one guides, and the last one that has the paper thing, like I said, we'll be talking about products and loyal customers and why did I choose that for a product guide? Because it's super important to know your products and how to help your loyal customers and what a loyal customer is. Without product knowledge, I mean, how are you supposed to help people and help guide them to what product that will be most beneficial to them? So, the first thing on there is, what are your top 3 favorite products and why are they your top 3 favorite products? I like to have a top 3 because people will ask you, well, what products do you like the best? List them. Tell them why, real fast. These products are also often products that you focus on when you are informing people about the products on social media or in conversation, things like that. So please go ahead and list those and why. For me, Confianza is huge. I have a really hard time choosing, but probably Confianza and Defining Gel and Greens would probably be some of my top 3. And you can ask me why about those later, but especially Confianza. So go ahead and list those. If you're new and you haven't really tried products, we'll get to that later. So that you can see what to try and different things like that. The next one is more of a quick on your feet thinking. So it says, someone wants to know about weight loss. What 3 products come to mind? This is going to test your product knowledge right now. I don't want you to look at your product catalog right now. I just want to hear from you what 3 products come to mind for weight loss. So jot those down, and then I'll tell you what 3 products I always recommend for weight loss. So the 3 products that I recommend for weight loss, whenever someone asks that though, I always like to ask questions about their weight loss. But the 3 products that I usually recommend is ThermoFit, Fat Fighters, and Greens. Those are the 3 that I recommend for weight loss. Wraps are not formulated for weight loss, so I never recommend those for weight loss. I don't know if you guys know, but it is against compliance to say anything about pound, weight, or inch loss in regards to the wraps. So stay clear of that when talking about weight loss. ThermoFit is the metabolism booster, calorie burner, also with appetite suppressant. Fat Fighters absorbs the extra fats and carbs that you eat after you eat them, and Greens helps balance detox and alkalize your body along with all the fruits and vegetables that you need. So that's a really quick rundown. That is what I always recommend. Now, when someone is asking about weight loss, I ask them questions to figure out what exactly about weight loss is their struggle. And we can go over that another time. But I always want you to have products in mind like that. Someone says weight loss, I want you to automatically be like, if someone says something about wrinkles, I want you to be able to know your products so well that you can just list them off and why that would be a beneficial thing. So the next thing, it says, explain the loyal customer program in one sentence. And the reason I chose one sentence, now start thinking what you would say, is because oftentimes distributors like to word vomit onto people who are asking them questions about what a loyal customer is, about a product. And the loyal customer program is designed to be simple. It is a very simple thing. And so I say in one sentence, because if someone asks you, okay, so what is a loyal customer? I don't want a paragraph that's like this long on Facebook. And I don't want you to talk for like 5 minutes about what a loyal customer is. And I don't want you to add in all those extra bonus things about being a loyal customer. Keeping things simple when explaining the loyal customer program or product is key. You want to leave a little mystery. You never want to ask a question or answer a question they have not asked. So go ahead and take a second to write down one sentence about what the loyal customer program is. Go ahead and press pause if you need a little more time to do so. Sometimes it takes a minute to formulate that in your head. But this is what I say. I learned this from Amber Parker, who's an ambassador for Diamond. The easiest way to explain a loyal customer program. It is one product for 3 months with the ability to change or modify your order each month. Done. That is it. One product for 3 months with the ability to modify or change your order each month if you would like. Okay? It does not need to be any more complicated than one product for 3 months. Okay? Simple, 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 because guess what? The loyal customer program is simple. The products are simple. Some people find it unbelievable about how simple our loyal customer program is. Although, what's the catch? But what's the catch? There is no catch. It's simple. One product for 3 months. That's it. Okay? So, moving on to the next one. It says, make a list of your have and have not tried products. Now, there is a document in our group page that I made for you. It literally says have and have not on one side. And I want you to go through the entire product catalog and put a product on each side. Which one fits where? Have you tried the energy drink? No. Okay, put it on the have not side. The reason that I do this is because to be successful as you want to be and can be in this business, one of the key things is being a product of the product. If you're not trying products, who is going to believe you when you talk about them? Who is going to think that you actually know what you're talking about when you have never tried and experienced the products on or in your own body? I personally have tried every single product in the product catalog, including the Estro Rhythm, which is the hormone menopause balancing one. I've tried them all. I want to know how they work in my body so that I can tell people and have experience using them. So my challenge for you is to make that list and make it right now or right after this guide, because what I want you to start doing is each month on your auto ship, put a new product that you have not tried on your auto ship so that you can try it. Okay? So that's a must. Being a product of the product is huge. That's where you're also going to find your top 3 favorite products, because you might be surprised as to what it is. Like lip and eye cream for me, that's way up there. And that's one that I never thought that would be one of my favorite products, but it is. So please get that list done and start utilizing these amazing products that we have and experience them for yourself so that you can see that it works and show people and tell people from your personal experience what that they are like. Okay, So the next one is also a task. And it's write down your three words for each product. My leader here in Colorado, Krista, she had a really great idea. She was a waitress at Old Chicago, and she, as a waitress or hostess, they had to know 3 different words to describe each menu item. So if someone asked them, they could just tell them right off the top of their head. So her suggestion, which is phenomenal, was to write down 3 words for each product. So when someone says, "What does New You do?" you can say it. Or if someone says, "What does this do?" you have 1, 2, 3 things that you can tell them about what it does. This will also help you to know your products really well, because when someone says, "Tell me about your skincare line," or tell me about weight loss, you can name products and what they do for them in a simple way. So I encourage you to get a product catalog. I don't think mine's on my desk right now. And write down your 3 words next to each product. Here's a hint too. In the little tiny paragraph descriptions of the products, they will probably tell you 3 words about the product. So you can circle, underline, write your own, whatever you want to do. So for example, wraps, someone asks you what a wrap does. It tightens, tones, and firms in 45 minutes. 1, 2, 3, bam, 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 just like that. Super easy. Keep it simple. Whew, sorry, I'm getting a little winded. I'm getting excited, that's why. Okay, so along with the product information in your eSuite, under Documents, there is product information for everything. I encourage you, I think mine's right here actually, to print it out, get a binder, make it a product info binder, so that you have a reference printed out of every single product. So that, for example, if you're at an expo or if you're at a party or a personal appointment and someone asks you a question about a product and you don't really know, or they need to see the ingredients, you can pull out your product info binder right there and boom. I highly, highly suggest doing this because it's beneficial for you, because you can go through and read information about the ingredients and different things that the products can do right there that you may not know otherwise. Product knowledge is key. It helps you grow and expand. So that's another task that's not on here, but I really encourage you to do that. So the next one, sorry, we're just pushing through here. The next one is, what product or product line do you feel the least confident about? And this is an important thing to know, because if there's something in our product line that you're not super comfortable with and someone asks you about it, you don't want to be caught off guard. That being said, it's okay for you to say to those people, "I'm not 100% sure on that, let me go check." I want you to know which ones you're not feeling as confident about so that you can take the initiative to go learn about it, to go try it. So write down a product and or product line that you are not as confident about. A lot of people feel confident in the wrap. Okay, but a lot of people don't feel confident in the lip and eye cream or the Preventage or the skincare line. Pick a product line that you would like to learn about and do it. Okay, the next one, are there any products that you don't want to use or that you don't like, and why is that? A lot of people are afraid to talk about products they don't like or they don't like to use or that they're not confident in. These 2 questions they go together. I think it's important to know these because, are there ones that you don't like? Because if someone asks you, again, you're still knowledgeable. That's fine that you don't use them. But another twist on this is I personally, here's an example. I do not use the minerals, the vital minerals, because I'm allergic to sea minerals, and I cannot have it. So I've used it, but it was at that time when I was finding out that I cannot have anything related to sea anything, seafood, sea minerals, sea anything. So I do not promote its vital minerals. That doesn't mean that I do not offer it to people if they're curious. But knowing that I can't have that, it's not something that I put my focus on. I put my focus on products that I really love, like the wraps and the defining gel and the Confianza and Hair Skin Nails. More of my focus is there. And I want you guys to understand that it's okay if there's a product that you're not in love with or that you don't like. You don't have to promote it. You don't have to post about it. Okay, if there really is truly one you're just like, no, find out why, and still offer it, still know about it, but it doesn't mean that you have to constantly be posting about it, okay? Does that make sense? So, moving on to kind of loyal customers. Going back to the one sentence loyal customer program, I hope that you have a sentence that you can use, and if you do not, that you use one that I said. So when you have a loyal customer, it's really important to follow up and track them, if you will, because you don't want to sign someone up and leave them in the dust. So some ways to track loyal customers, we've kind of already talked about this in a previous one-on-one. Originally, I used a calendar to keep track of all my loyal customers. I went and bought a little calendar like this, and I put everyone's name on the day that their auto ship was, and then a 1, 2, or 3, so that I could keep track of them. Now I use the steps to success because it's, like I said in the other videos, I know what month they signed up in, and their information is right there for me. So if there are other ways that you have that you use to track loyal customers and help follow up with them, you please share them with your group and share them with me. I love learning and seeing what other people do. If you are not helping your loyal customers, you're going to lose them after that 3 months. I guarantee you. Okay? So follow up, keep track of when their auto ships come out, things like that. Which brings us to the back page. It says loyal customer follow-up timeline. So after you sign a loyal customer, you want to thank them for signing up with you. I like to say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be your sponsor. Thank you so much. I can't wait to help you get the maximum results and see your results, something like that. I always do that, whether that be in just a message. And I know that there are some people on our team that are awesome at sending out thank you notes. When people sign up, it's fantastic. People like to be appreciated, and the fact that you are thanking them for allowing you to be their sponsor will go a long ways. It helps with that relationship building. So make sure you do that. And then follow up, number 1, is about a week after their first order. You want to make sure that they got it and that they're ready to use it. And if they need help making like a plan on how to take their products or when to take them, that is when you will make sure that you help them. So for example, say that they get the skinny pack, which is wraps, defining gel, and fat fighters. You don't want that to sit on their counter after a week that they got it and they're like, I have no idea how to use this. I encourage you to make sure they got it, make sure they open it, and then give them a guideline on how to use it. Wrap every Monday. Use defining gel daily after you get out of the shower. Take fat fighters 30 minutes after dinner. And then check in with them a week later. Okay? Make sure that they've started their product. So that one's not on there, the check in with them a week after they receive. So go ahead and write that one in. The next one is following up 1 week before their next order is scheduled to ship. Ask them what they liked or didn't like about the product or products that they had chosen previously. Talk with them about it. Yay, get excited. Help them with any problems they have. Ask them if they want to change or add to their order at all. You can offer a product that you think would pair well, or another goal. Or you say, we could change it up. We could leave it the same. We could add to it. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Okay. People don't know sometimes that they can change their order, and that's where you're going to come in and make sure you're giving them accurate information. Okay. The next follow-up is more about relationship building. It's listed as other here. That's liking their stuff, commenting on their stuff, checking in with them, building a relationship, because relationships are what keep loyal customers past that 3 months. The following up is what keeps loyal customers past that 3 months. So relationships are really key because we want loyal customer retention, which means keeping loyal customers long-term, ordering longer than 3 months. So the next one says, what are some ways you can upsell a loyal customer order? Now, what is upselling? You need to understand that question first. An upsell is adding more product to their order. So what I like to do is I like to know and ask them, do we have a budget that we are working with here? Okay. If you know their budget, you can guide them to correct products that fit within their budget. Now, how do you upsell though? How do you get them to get more? One great way is if, say for example, they're wanting to order a lot, or they're wanting to order X amount of product, or 1 product or 2 products, and it is below their budget or even slightly above, or could be slightly above. For example, the triple threat here. Triple threat is like $95. I always like to offer the upsell option by adding a box of wraps, because that will put them at free shipping. And a lot of people like the sound of free shipping. So that's an example of an upsell. Say that their budget is $70. Okay. Wraps are $59. With tax and shipping, it will be just below $70. Just suggesting something like adding the greens to it, it will put them a little bit above, but offering a suggestion of how that can help them. A lot of times they will like that idea to get better results, even if it's going to cost them $20 more. So always suggest an upsell, but don't ever use that word upsell when you're talking to someone. So those are a couple ways, and now I want you to brainstorm some ways that you can upsell an order. So go ahead and take some time to do that. And the next question kind of goes hand in hand. What are some suggestions for generating a personal order from a loyal customer who already has an auto ship? The difference between an auto ship and a personal order is an auto ship comes out automatically. Personal orders are anything in between those auto ships. So how can you suggest, it's another way to upsell actually, adding a separate order outside of their auto ship? So think about that, and then I'll give you some ways that I've thought of. Personal order. You want more BB. Tell them about like deals that are going on. For example, the holiday packs right now, they can't have those on an auto ship, but they're getting a massive discount on the order. Offer that. A lot of times people will put in a personal order to get product, okay, at a discounted rate. So deals like holiday packs, or sometimes it offers free, a chance to win a free something if they order between now and now. Right now it's with the WOW. So there's a way, those deals. Another way is using their perk points, especially if they are nearing the end of their 3 months and they've started accumulating more perk points. Be like, hey, I don't know if you knew, but you actually had 32 perk points, which means $32 in product credit. And I wanted to know if you wanted me to help you order something with that. A lot of times they'll say, oh, can I use that on my auto ship? Well, the answer is no, but that doesn't mean that they won't want to still use their perk points. Be like, you know what? You can actually, with your perk points, you have 32 perk points. You can get a bottle of Hair Skin Nails for $1 plus tax and shipping with that. They'll be like, oh my gosh. And then they're going to start looking at products to use their perk points on. That's a way to generate a personal order. Now, those are 2 ways. Now, I want you to brainstorm other ways on how to generate a personal order outside of an auto ship. So go ahead and think about that and then let me know. And while you were completing all these tasks, that's actually all I had on the guide, the paper guide for loyal customers and products, just some general things. And I'm really grateful for all of you who are doing these. The files should be uploaded. Webinars should be, or videos or whatever these are, should be completed soon so that you have access to all of that. There are other guided videos that I want to do, but they don't have a guide with them. So there'll be one-on-one guides that are like bonuses, and I'll go ahead and tell you which ones those are. I want to do one about charting, about goal setting and fears, possibly one about eSuite, and then also steps to success, which you should already know anyways. I may add in steps to success with the charting. Charting is, if you don't know, it's a visual way to see how to get to the next rank in the company. So those are some bonus one-on-one topics that I will be going over in future YouTube guided webinar video things. Sorry if I went kind of fast on these, but I really am grateful for you, and I'm excited to see and hear your takeaways and applications and questions or what ideas, whatever you have about what we have talked about in all of these one-on-one guides. So I love you all. Go finish all of those guides and tasks, and I can't wait to hear from you. Love you all. Bye.